Hey y'all, what's going on? And yes, y'all heard the chirping. Now listen, let me tell y'all. So today I go trying to get me a 9-volt battery and a few other little things that I needed around the house. The nice dust mop for wooden floor, the whole bit. No 9-volt battery. So I'm gonna go and get one tomorrow. So y'all gonna hear that chirping. My hair is snatched up. There's no makeup because I've been working on my skin because I've been feeling like it needed to be worked on. Clip in the head. This is what we doing. Now we are in here about the R&B Divas of LA. Now I solely want to be in here about Kelly's motherfucking dysfunctional ass. And bitch, I live for Kelly's voice, supported her and all of that. But this motherfucking attitude that this bitch is giving me is way too many things. Just way too many motherfucking things. And I'm over your ass. And boots and a straight razor and some motherfucking Vaseline. Bitch, please, I'll whoop you in whatever the fuck I got on. If I was Shantae, I'd be like, bitch, I'll whoop you in these heels. With this motherfucking heel. Anywho, y'all, okay. So we know last week the bitch was going out. She didn't want Fred to be there, Frank, whatever the hell his name is. She don't feel comfortable, yada, yada, yada. So they all trying to get this together. Everybody's writing their shit down, this and that and other. Now, y'all know I'm only going to talk about the shit that was pertinent to me, that stood out to me. I'm not going to go blow by blow. It's just not what I do. Okay, so they go meet up again. And am I the only person that thinks that the dude that's there, that Kelly is giving so much motherfucking fever, that his ass is professional as hell? Because when that Will to Be stood up in my face, I'd have been like, you know what, let this motherfucking wombat get whoever the fuck she want, but bitch, you will never motherfucking jump in my face and disrespect me like that. Okay, so they sitting there trying to get it together. Lil Mo's pretty much like, listen, time is motherfucking money. I got kids. I got a husband. And this and that and other. Dawn's missing in motherfucking action because she's somewhere trying to get, she's trying to have a baby. I'm trying not to call them powdered heads. She's trying to have a baby somewhere. She's in there talking to the doctor. Tell me, like, you saying that my eggs are rotten? Girl, I don't know, but okay, whatever fulfills you, baby. You've been through a lot, and I'm trying to roll with you. But girl, with that being said, girl, you came in with Kelly last week like you was all in with her, like you was so, agreeing with her, this and that and other. And now in your confessional, you like, well, hold up, Kelly. What are we doing? This and that and other. Time is of the essence, so now you're against Kelly, like, I don't know where you're going down and all this motherfucking floating and this and that and other you doing. Now, they in there, they talking and they trying to see what's going on. Kelly's sitting there in her motherfucking Rhythm Nation ass jacket and she gets up and she's like, she's really not feeling it. She's not comfortable with him. Can I tell you that I was molested by so-and-so when my mama went to, which, my heart goes out to you on that, but your motherfucking attitude is shitty as hell, and then you jumped all in his motherfucking face. Bitch, what's wrong with you, Sybil? I can't. Like, how dare you do that? That was unprofessional. Like, you said it like you don't know him, but with that being said, girl, you doing a monologue, so you mean to tell me you know each and every one that's going to buy a ticket, you know them personally, and they know your story? Girl, boo. That bullshit you putting down, you can save that shit. Because what I really feel like your attitude is about is because you started up. You want to be the one to get the producer and shit, but girl, you've been doing open mics and shit and herding cows and whatever the fuck else you've been doing, bitch. And you haven't been there, and the ladies are just out there wondering what to do. Plus, Shantae did tell you with your brand new ass. I can't. So she's upset like she don't feel comfortable. Can you bring this out of me and this and that and other? Apparently, bitch, he can, because you went crazy. And you what, girl? Oh yeah, I look a hot ass mess. So Kelly, girl, if you see this, you can wear all the way back on my ass, honey, because I'm looking a mess. Because I'm about to go into that motherfucking hateful ass motherfucking piece of weed you had on, bitch. I can't. Really? What the fuck is going on with your hair? And why does everybody have the same motherfucking haircut? I can't. and your motherfucking shit gets long or brown, then it's black. What do you got? A couple of pieces that you snapping in? Which, you know, I feel that. I love some weave smart. But girl, as much as you give it, your motherfucking hair should be on motherfucking point, girl. Your hair was a motherfucking fool. Now, who I would have you to get to know is your motherfucking stylist and have them to get your motherfucking wig together. Split your wig right, honey. Get it together. Like, I'm sorry. If you going to be throwing shade and doing all the shit you doing and grandstanding, bitch, surely you going to be on point every time you try to do it. Okay. So she's saying what she's saying. Everybody, stop it, Boosh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Everybody's kind of like, well, what the hell? Lil Mo, bougie. Lil Mo is kind of like, what are we doing? You know, they comfortable. We've been working with him for, 4 weeks. And Kelly, it's like you saying, you said it. Yes, it's your shit. You said it, but damn, you left them out there on the ledge without. Bitch, if you had a motherfucking team, why didn't after you said the shit and came up with the shit, why didn't you have your team on from the gate? Like, I'm sorry, honey, and I know shade to who you brought in, but him coming in there disrespecting that man only did what he was asked to do, and you just fucked up. You got an attitude because you feel like Shantae brought it. It's like it ain't your motherfucking baby. Bitch, I guess you assume you the motherfucking Eve of this motherfucking shit. But, y'all, Kelly. Girl, you could never get another dime from me, bitch. I wouldn't care if you did not your monologue, vagina laws, asshole laws, bitch. I can't. So she's saying what she's saying. She gets upset. She starts crying. And I'm like, is she crying because she's mad? Because I can relate to that. Because if I'm completely pissed and I just want to lay hands on somebody, I would cry like hell. Okay, maybe that's what she's doing. They all looking like, what the fuck's going on? Shantae's like, damn, this bitch is civil. This bitch done went straight crazy. And Lil Mo's like, this bitch done went Bronx or whatever. Okay, off of that. Now let's go over to where Lil Mo and her husband and old dude, the director or whatever, meet up. And he's like, he's still being respectable to Kelly. No, let's don't go to that. I got to backtrack because I got to go back to, I already talked about Dawn going to the doctor. And y'all know she had a moment where, she finally had her boyfriend on her. She got somebody who loved her. And she's talking to him and he's like, let's, go and use whatever avenues we need to use. And she seems to be happy. So, girl, good luck. I was glad to hear him say, and if we have to, we can adopt and see her, shake her head like, okay. Because ultimately, at the end, you want to have a baby. You know what I mean? So you can give that love to another child, like I said. So I wish, kudos to her on that or whatever. Now, okay, Lil Mo is sitting. Now, let me see. I don't want to go to that. Now, let's go back to them rehearsing again. And Kelly's back in there. And this is when she's looking like the sun or whatever. And then she yellow blouse or whatever. She is sitting there and everybody else is talking and he's trying to talk to them. She's, out to herself and it's just Lil Mo, her, and Shantae. Michelle A's not there, Don's not there, and Artiste, whatever her name is, she couldn't be there either. So, I don't understand, I guess shit comes up or whatever, but it seemed to be, am I the only one to check one day was kind of like when it came to Michelle A not being there, was kind of like, it's a problem with her not being there. Like, what? Okay, what's the difference between her and Dawn having her motherfucking egg emergency and whatever old girl had going on? Like, I don't get that, but we'll move forward, Anywho. So they kind of sitting there, and at one point, Kelly's like, hold up, I need to talk to them. She wants him to excuse himself. He's thinking they're going to go out and talk, but this bitch decides she wants him to leave. So he begins to talk to the other ladies, because Kelly, you done disrespected him too motherfucking much, bitch. And I'd have been like, you know what? I don't want to work on this shit. Let this motherfucking heavy hip bitch get whoever the fuck she want to get. I'm the fuck up out of her. Fuck you and your vaginas, your motherfucking mama laws, and every motherfucking body else, because that's how I would have been with that bitch. Anywho, so he begins to say, and she's like, hold up, you're not going to talk like I'm not in here. And you're not going to be like I'm not in here. And I'm asking you to leave. And so, this and that and other. And he's like, I don't know what the fuck Kelly's on, but I say, fuck her. I'm not here for her. As far as I'm concerned, she's Nikki on this motherfucker. Because I never would have thought this bitch had this kind of attitude. Now, some folks say they understand why she's upset because she introduced the shit and she's the one who brought the shit up. Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of people who have done that, but have done it in a professional way. This bitch is being rude. And with that being said, this bitch is always late, overbooked, doing them motherfucking live mic stuff at the mic or whatever. And bitch, ain't nobody checking for you. And when you say I'm too great for that, bitch, are you? Because he really wasn't throwing you no shade, bitch. What you really should be too great for is the crazy bitch you acting like. That's what I don't get. But moving on along, she goes on to say that she's going to have to make the decision. 2 heads is too many. It begins to look like a monster. She wants, she wants her guy, to be in there. And then her and Shantae start having some attitude. They start going back and forth. Kelly's like, somebody brought up that it wasn't her show or some shit, and she's like, it's a lie. But really what she said was she wasn't going back, and if she had to, it would be one motherfucker doing the laws. You talking to her, you telling her she's talking about you behind her back, and bitch, is this some underlying shit? Because my understanding was you and Shantae had a friendship. You trying to go back and forth with her, you answering these condescending ass motherfucking questions. She's answering you, but then you acting like she's not. Shantae, you gave this bitch too much time. What you should have said, look, bitch. Now, you the one who said we gonna do this shit. We agreed to this shit on my birthday. Bitch, you was late. You ain't been at your own shit. We didn't know which way to go. And I told your motherfucking ass when we was walking down the motherfucking boardwalk that we was gonna meet with this guy. And she did kind of say, well, I don't know about that, this, that, nothing. Bitch, you should have been there. Like, who was you going to bring in? When was you going to bring this motherfucker in? Like, I don't even understand your point. Sit the fuck down somewhere. And you so into it being, it's my shit, I'm the one, bitch, go some motherfucking word. Because if you thinking it's all you because of your vocal skills, bitch, I'm about to check your motherfucking voice at the motherfucking door, bitch. Because I done heard Lil Mo get it in, bitch. I done heard her get it in. Like, you don't really want it. And with that being said, while you're talking about Michelle A, now her talking voice, in which now I understand, somebody told me that was a condition. So I'm going to back up off her voice because that's something she can't help. Her motherfucking voice is strong. And Shantae's voice is strong. And when Dawn wants to, she can bring it. And oh girl, so bitch, don't think you this bitch hovering up here like you the baddest motherfucking vocalist. Bitch, come the fuck on. You might, okay, see, I'm getting ready to read your ass and be like, you might be the biggest bitch. Come on. Don't do it. Like, I can't with her, y'all. I'm so through with Kelly, I don't know what to do with myself. I wouldn't buy that. I won't listen to that bitch's old music. Her. So, her and Shantae's going back and forth. They throwing shade. Lil Mo's like, I ain't getting in this shit. Because they friends, and I ain't, she's playing it cool and not having anything to say. I feel her on that and sit back. But with that being said, when you know a motherfucker's wrong, and y'all all in this shit together, let that bitch know she wrong too. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a way to do it. And Kelly's the wrong bitch. And I know you probably like, honey, I'm just trying to get my coin out here. You don't need Kelly for that. Moving on a motherfucking long, because I ain't seen that bitch headlining in a long time. And if she have, somebody send it to me. So they have that whole shit. Now let's bounce over to Lil Mo. And let me go to this. Did your husband say your hand was stinking, girl? And I'm digging you, girl. So I'm gonna leave your husband where he's at. And I just love your personality and all of that. So She's singing her shit, and I'm getting into it, and this is her monologue, and he's saying maybe you should do it this way. As she's doing it, her hands is moving. He's like, what the hell did you scratch your ass? Girl, was you scratching your booty? We don't scratch booties and cuckoos, and anything on you that would have been stinking to stand on your hand, honey, means, girl, I'm going to need you to wash your motherfucking ass, your feet. You said it was your feet, but girl, no ma'am. I'm not going to be able to do your feet stinking and yes and none of that. Let's don't do it. But your vocals is everything, honey. Everything, honey. You can set me free with that motherfucking voice. Moving on along. So they go and they meet up with the producer. She's like, well, what did you get out of this? And he's like, well, I'm just thinking, still not disrespecting Kelly, because he left after the bitch asked the motherfucker food. You know, he's like, I don't know, you know, what do you think we are? And Lil Mo kind of hit on a valid point, and she was like, I thought you were supposed to be running it as a director. Why didn't you do that? And that was a valid point. Kelly came in and overpowered the shit. But you should let her know, either you want me to motherfucking work or you don't, and I'm out of here. But he was trying to be as patient as he could and as understanding with her. Like, I don't know what this motherfucking Will the Beast wants, but I need that bitch to go somewhere out back and graze. Bitch, if that's what you need to do, hibernate, whatever you need to do, bitch, work that shit the fuck out. And then, after that, so they go back, and at one point, Don's at what is her name? Lil Mo's house. Lil Mo, the kids got little toys everywhere, and Don's holding the baby. And then Don wants to say, well, you know, I don't know, Kelly was being this way, but Don, when she first came in with you, you was all up her motherfucking ass and them big motherfucking hips. Like, for real. I need you to get a fucking backbone. You had one when you was like, I don't work without rehearsing. Well, okay, girl, you ain't been working lately anyway. And I'm trying to ride with you because I know you got little issues. But, girl, why didn't you check her when she was saying it? Like, I can't. And in a little bit, you'll be telling Kelly that you didn't say none of this shit. And apparently her and Lil Mo gonna get into it. Okay, off of that. Now, we at Kelly singing in her little open mic shit. She's there with no shoes on, doing her shit, singing. Stops calling old dude on the phone. He said, I'm there for you. She's happy he gonna be there. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into your shit. Okay, whatever. So she gets him. They go back into the studio. This bitch got a motherfucking bag. And let me also add this, because Shantae, you got her together. You said, I will say to you in your face, I won't stay behind your motherfucking back. And you said, I'm not going to be punked. I'm none of that. That bitch's motherfucking hips was not working you, honey. You should have took one of them heels and snatched that motherfucking hair and wore her ass out and said, deuces, bitch. Ain't nobody checking for me here lately either, so, bitch, if I motherfucking mop you, it's just what it is. I'm off the show and fuck you. Okay. Don't do that, though. But okay. So, Kelly comes in with this bag. They already working. This guy, and I'm trying not to throw old dude who Kelly brought some shade, but I wasn't feeling his attitude, but he was trying to be professional, and it seemed to me like he could at least introduce himself. You know, old dude sitting there, and he's been working on that. Was just some shady ass, out of pocket ass shit, Kelly. Anywho. So, Kelly pulls out, she said, I brought some boots, some Vaseline, and a motherfucking straight razor. So Shantae's like, who you gonna fight? And in her shit, she was like, Kelly did that towards me. Meanwhile, while they all kind of talking, old dude saying it's gonna go this way, that way, Shantae's like, I don't feel comfortable with that. The same motherfucking shit Kelly was trying to put down, let that bitch have it. And when the bitch said she had a razor and boots in there, I would have said, bitch, I don't know who you got them boots for, bitch. I don't know if you need it for your balance, bitch. I don't know if you can't carry your weight on these heels. But I'm going to need to know who you got this motherfucking straight razor for. And I would have said, and bitch, I don't need to change my motherfucking attire. We can get it motherfucking in. Cause that was some disrespectful ass shit that she pulled. Fuck her. Like, Kelly, who the fuck you think you are? Bitch, cause you big don't mean you gonna intimidate a motherfucker. And like I said, you seem to think you got the best vocals, bitch. Not. You do all right. And I used to live for you. But bitch, as far as like, girl, go somewhere. So then she said, it seems to me that they have a problem, you know, the same problem I'm having. Oh, dudes like, are we going back to this rehearsal? I mean, at the beginning, or this and that and other. Shantae says, easier said than done. And the shit ain't going well. Lamo's kind of sitting like, I'm comfortable with old dude, and they all seem to be okay with him. But this motherfucking rant mule brings in this motherfucker, and like, bitch, fuck you. And then you gonna tell her, well, bitch, if you can do it by yourself on that other thing, tell me where I can buy a ticket. Like, you shady ass bitch. I'd have been like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you never buy a motherfucking ticket, bitch. For real. And while we in here, bitch, I might tell you how to get that motherfucking weed together, bitch. Because that motherfucker right up in here was just wrong. And you couldn't brush your motherfucking hair, bitch, once you knew you was going to be on the cameras, honey, no. You already have a fashion motherfucking faux pas. Bitch, I can't. And then you going to be a jazzy bitch in boots. And then you on your phone and you ain't, girl, I wish the fuck you would ever try that shit with me. I'd have been like, well, bitch, let's put them to motherfucking use. With that being said, bitch, I wouldn't have gave you a chance to get that shit out your motherfucking bag, nor would you have got no motherfucking Vaseline on, ho. I'd have just jumped on your big motherfucking ass, bitch, and just rolled your relevant ass. Where the fuck we would have ended up? We would have just been two big motherfucking Barneys, bitch, bumping heads, okay? Y'all, I can't do nothing but talk about this motherfucker because she's just so fucking ornery on this show to me. Like, I thought Nikki was a dirty bitch. But this bitch is trying me. Like, and I don't even see why she's trying. Like, I can't, y'all, I don't like the way she's doing. I don't know how this shit's gonna pan out. And I really hate that Lil Mo's on the show, but I know it's gonna get her back after her. And I like Ortiz, and you know, a lot of the others in Shantae. I told y'all about Shantae. She give me some teas too. They all do. But none like Kelly's motherfucking ass. Kelly, bitch, oh, girl. I hope they don't have another motherfucking season. I can't with you, bitch. So, y'all, if I left some shit out, y'all put that shit in. It was just all about me talking about this bitch because she ticked me the fuck out. And I cannot with this bitch, and I wouldn't pay for that shit. I wouldn't give a fuck what they did. And let me say this, Don. You said I would rather, when Lil Mo said, well, we can just go sing. You said you would rather do that. Then why the fuck can't you say it to Kelly? Tell me that. Okay, y'all. On that motherfucking note, I'm out of here. For my Cup of Blood loves and my True Blood loves tomorrow, y'all will get y'all video tomorrow. Both of them together. We're going to put both shows together. You know, I've been going to the doctor and everything. A lot of stuff going on with me. So, y'all, I haven't forgot about y'all, but I am trying to get in here to get it in. But y'all will have the True Blood review and the recap tomorrow. So I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Is this bitch Kelly being overburned? I mean, you know, my opinion's my opinion, but I'd like to, you know what y'all have to say. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is just what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to press it on somebody else. I do want to see what y'all have to say. Read the comments, and y'all know I love it when y'all do a video response. You already know that. Just to see what y'all think. So is Kelly being the motherfucking most? Leave that shit below. I'm out of here, y'all. Much love.